Elon Musk used to be my god. Elon Musk used to be my father. Elon Musk used to be my everything. Until he literally betrayed my whole, which you will see in a second. I'm not even kidding. Elon Musk, why did you forsaken me? Elon Musk recently bought Twitter. And he bought Twitter, and it started the most dumb discourse of all time. And look, I don't want to get all political. This is so dumb. I don't want to talk about this. But it got personal. And there's an epic plot twist to this whole story. So please bear with me, and you'll see how twisted this whole crap is. God, this is the dumbest story I've ever heard. Elon Musk bought Twitter. I really don't give a crap. I don't care. Elon Musk bought Twitter. And then it started the dumbest discourse you've ever heard. As usual, seems like everyone in the whole freaking world is obsessed with fighting so aggressively over the dumbest stuff. Disney Channel, whatever. And Elon Musk buys Twitter, and then you got people on the left wing who I, normally agree with on pretty much everything, kind of losing their mind about Elon Musk buying Twitter because he's a billionaire who doesn't like unions, and he's a D-bag and everything. Okay, FYI, Twitter was already owned by D-bags who are multimillionaires and billionaires. So Elon Musk buying Twitter, I think, to make it out to be a big, scary thing is kind of hyperbolic and dumb, but whatever. I kind of rolled my eyes I'm like, okay, whatever. Elon Musk is just a D-bag. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, whatever. But then, of course, on the right wing, you get the even dumber opinions. You can always find the dumber opinions on the right wing, where people on the right wing were freaking out about how they weren't freaking out. They were celebrating. They were celebrating that Elon Musk buying Twitter was somehow going to be a win for free speech, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because I'm someone who has thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets, tons and hundreds of tweets a week of just absurd, inappropriate things, very aggressive political tweets coming from me, and not once in my life have I ever been locked or blocked or restricted ever, so I've never really perceived much of a free speech problem on Twitter. I mean, I guess you're not allowed to maybe, attack marginalized people, but that seems like a pretty reasonable rule that's not worth freaking out about. But of course, people on the right wing were somehow seeing Elon Musk as buying Twitter as a win for free speech, which is delusional, and I'm about to show you why it's going to get even more delusional. And remember how I was talking about people on the left wing who were freaking out, and I said they were freaking out about nothing? Well, hold on to your underpants, because maybe they were onto something, and I was being a D-bag by not listening to them. So as you can see, we've got Elon Musk's Twitter, where he is tweeting all the time about free speech, stupid Star Wars crap. The extreme antibody reaction from those who fear free speech says it all. Like, as if he's gonna change, as if any, like, it's just completely like free speech virtue signaling. And then we got this one tweet here, which is really interesting. This one's my favorite. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. This has always been dumb to me because, hello, people who've already been criticizing Elon Musk have always been on Twitter. It's just such ridiculous bullcrap. And that's not even the worst part. Prepare for your mind to be blown by the most disturbing thing you've ever seen in your freaking life. Soak it in. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. And then 3, 2, 1, big reveal. I was restricted from Twitter for 12 hours for the first time in my life ever. The day after Elon Musk buys Twitter. The day after he says, I hope my worst critics remain on Twitter, I get restricted for a tweet at Elon Musk. This is literally now, I'm not even exaggerating here. For a politician to say, because Elon Musk at this point is a politician, let's be real. For Elon Musk to say, I love free speech, and just present himself as the king of free speech, even though there was already free speech. And he's presenting himself as someone who's going to make free speech even more free. And then behind the scenes, the day after he bought Twitter, I get blocked for this tweet. It's not even that. It's not even that critical. It's not even critical of him. It's a funny tweet. I tweet way more inappropriate things, way more critical things, never been restricted, and then I tweet one thing that rubs Elon Musk the wrong way, and I get restricted. And if I keep tweeting stuff like this, apparently I'll get blocked full on. So ironically, after the dude who's all pro free speech is the first time in my life on Twitter have I ever felt like I need to walk on eggshells because I'm afraid I might get banned. Let's just take a look at this again. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter because that is what free speech means. Literally the next day, boom. After tons of... What the heck is going on here? So, remember how I said at the beginning of the video, I feel like people on the left were overreacting by saying Elon Musk is going to destroy free speech because he's a corporate person who's going to pull the levers of Twitter to fit his desires, and he has a big ego, so possibly he's going to, try to prevent people from insulting him or whatever. I was like, no, that's ridiculous. Maybe it wasn't ridiculous. Maybe I was being a little too skeptical. Maybe I was being a little too close-minded. Maybe I was being a little too naive. And here I was thinking that Elon Musk was my friend. Look, I don't think adjusting the rules of Twitter's platform moderation is really a big deal at all. It's already fine. You make it a little bit more strict, okay, all right, fine. Some people are going to get restricted a little bit more for being offensive. Not a big deal. You make it a little bit looser, okay, you're going to have people who say offensive things who are going to get to continue doing that on Twitter more than they should. Okay, really not a big deal either. It's like not a big deal, right? That's what I thought. I thought this is not a big deal. Elon Musk is going to make things a little bit looser. For me, someone who tweets a lot, I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of the rules being a little bit looser. Even though I'm sort of, bothered that there's going to be more trolls who are going to be misgendering my friends and being racist. That always bothers me, but, it's like, it's not like something to, like, go to war over and like lose sleep over, because the internet is already filled with horrible people, and slightly less restrictive rules is frankly not going to make that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things. So I'm all excited. Okay, maybe a little bit more free speech. Maybe I can be a little bit more relaxed. And maybe Elon Musk isn't going to use the power of Twitter to make sure people don't bully him, because that's a delusion about Elon Musk, right? He can't be that bad. He started an electric company, right? He started an electric car company. You don't start an electric car company unless you're kind of chill, right? Because electric cars, like, help the environment. It's a net positive for society, right? Even from like a liberal left-wing perspective. That should be, he seems good, right? He dated Grimes. So he's got good taste in women, kind of. Even though he named their child something weird. Yeah. So this was some folks will call it a black pill moment, when the reality of 1984 sinks into your soul and you realize everything you ever believed was a lie. So Elon Musk, I'm letting you know right now, once I'm unrestricted, you're going to regret. You're going to regret restricting me. You're going to regret telling everybody that you love free speech so much, because I'm going to expose you for trying to hold me back. You thought Anthony Fantano was a big target for us to take down. He was easy. We're taking Elon Musk down next, because this is personal. It literally feels like Elon Musk, Anthony Fantano gaslighting right now. So no more gaslighting, no more abuse from the ruling class. We are going the most radical. The punk revolution is going the most radical you have ever seen, and you are going to be fighting so hard to restrict me, but I'm going to say no. And we're going to topple your ass. We're going to topple your ass. You have been warned. The revolution. You cannot restrict all of us. But this hurts my feelings still. I'll admit it. It's a bullet I have. I don't know why. But I'm going to put it in my head. Okay, I'm going to stop talking before YouTube bans me too. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. We are going to have a revolution on Anthony Fantano and Elon Musk's ass, because Anthony Fantano and Elon Musk are both the same person, basically. Thanks for watching. Itchy nose. Punk revolution now.